call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Tablada, Abba, Abba, Karbadash. Give double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone that taught this truth, which I believe through the Spirit is 100% truth. Let's do a sit and talk out here in the park, trying to get a little fresh air. And just want to go over general topics, man. Things that's kind of, through the Spirit. It's not really a lesson, but maybe more so of a rant. Something that's, pertaining to the truth. And one thing I just want to kind of hit on is not all Israel is going to be saved. Just because you so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Americans does not mean that you're going to be delivered, man, when the Lord comes back. And you might have some what they call so-called good people. They go to these so-called churches every day, They donate money to charities and all these type things. But the Lord is only coming back for his chosen few. Right now, they're the fishers, but pretty soon they're going to be the hunters. In order to be a hunter, there's a certain mindset you're going to have, man, here in this kingdom, man, here in Babylon the Great. If the Lord ushers in the kingdom, man, it's going to be a takeover, man. It's going to be take over the kingdom that there is now. And it's going to be a certain mindset, man. The Lord is going to harden his elect's heart, man, that they're going to look at things a certain way, And a lot of things, if you go back and reveal a lot of things that's going on in history, man, our mind would not be able to fathom all the wickedness that was done to our people by these other heathen nations, and mainly Esau, Edom. It's hard for us to even digest some of the things that happened to them. If you go back and think about how they use our babies for alligator bait, some of the things that they've done to our people, man, is just unfathomable. It's hard even to, like I said, digest some of it. But you're gonna have that heart if you are the elect in those days, man, because you're gonna have to inflict serious punishment on these heathens, man, that's over us, man. And that's only through the will and by the Spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. This is not going to be done carnally, but only spiritually, man. Once them angels come, man, and we receive our and the standard is lifted, man, we're going to receive spiritual power, spiritual gifts, if we are the elect. There's going to be a major hunt going on, And this is not going to be for the weary. Right now, this word is not for the weary. You can't tell a lot of our people that, they are the chosen people, and these other nations are going to go into subjection, man. They're going to go into slavery. You can't convince our people of that. Their minds that can't comprehend that. But it's okay for them to be tortured and the hell that they went through, being under subjection of these Edomites, mainly these Edomites. And a lot of men were castrated, a lot of the women, man, the babies were cut out, and just not to mention the rapes, the robbery, and the murders, man. And look at, you go back and think of what they did to the so-called Native American tribes, man, what they did to Gad and Reuben, man, just pretty much decimated them. They didn't have any pity, whether it was old or young, Could have been the babies, they dashed the young ones against the rocks, against the ground to kill them. Fed the babies to their dogs, for food. Man, it's all type of shit that they've done, man. And they're not going to give you the full history of all these things that went on, to our people. That's you so-called Black, Native, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But so it's that day comes, man, when the Lord call on his elect, man. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be like mighty men, man, sparing none, man. And like I said, it's only going to be a chosen few, because the only chosen few, man, it's going to go through the fire and get tested and be able to have that mindset. Because our lives, this is not our lives, man. You know, once you make that confident with the Lord, man, you give up this life, man. This shit here doesn't matter, man. You don't give a hell about none of this here. You know, just pray that the Lord comes, man, and gets you up out of this situation, man. And He's going to be able to reign supreme and get His true justice on the earth. You know, this is pretty much hell on earth, man. Being up under these heathens, man, under these damn devils, and you subjected to all the wickedness that they, you know, that they spread throughout the earth, you know. All type of wickedness and witchcraft and sorcery and abominations they push on our people, you know. Not only with having us break the food laws, you know, and you can tell Jake, you know, even though he doesn't have to eat these abominable things, but Jake has been so conditioned for so long, man, you can't break him away from it, man. Even if, you know, you tell him that there's a whole nother kingdom for him, man, whole nother rulership and all these things, Jake don't want it because he don't want to give up these things. He's not willing to make these sacrifices, man, that's needed in order to please his Father, man, his higher power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. It's a fucked up time that we live in, man. But I ain't want to kind of ramble on too long, but I just want to kind of put that out there while I was in the spirit, man. I pray that's edifying. But like all Israel is not going to be delivered, man. Even though a lot of Jakes realize that they're Israel, finally, you know, the word is kind of getting out. But Jake is not willing to put in the work, man. Jake's not willing to live up to the contract, and the contract requires him to do certain things. Jake don't want to put in the work. Jake is not going to sacrifice his shrimp, his lobster, his abominable foods, his pork chops. No, he's not going to give up those things. He's not going to give up adultery. Jake wants to be able to sleep with other men's wives and all that type shit, you know? So it's not like Jake don't know, man. This word is going out all over the earth, man. The four corners of the earth. The Lord has put this word out, man. And the decree has been set out, man, and it's up to Jake. And if he's chosen to be elect, he's going to hear that calling, man. He's going to dance to that new song. You know, it's going to resonate with him if you are the elect. But if you're not an elect, man, you know, it's just going to be like in the wind. It's going to blow right past you, man, and you're not going to even pay it any mind, though. But I just want to kind of end this there, you know, pray that this is edifying, and on to the next. Shalom.